Hello friends, we are back again on Nightfang Swale, one of the weirdest maps ever to exist in the entire world. Today we only have two different tower types. We have the Magic Tower and the Artillery Tower, and we have to take down quite a few different enemies in here. Oh no. Lycans, right from the get-go, why would they do this to me? Because they're pure evil. Now, what they're trying to make you do is use a lot of magic towers because the Lycans are kind of strong, but realistically, what you should be doing is doing the thing that I'm doing right here, which is, again, use a Testicoil. You could use the Great Bombard as well, but I'd highly recommend the Testicoil, and just stall them for long enough with Hacksaw, and you'll be doing just fine. Whenever you upgrade your Testicoil, I've slowly realized over time that the left-sided upgrades are much better than the right-sided upgrades, especially if you're doing damage to high health enemies. It just does more damage to them, basically. So you want to do that, and then what the right-sided upgrade does is it actually makes it so you can attack more enemies. So instead of 3, it's 4, and then 5 max enemies. If you get a lot of grouped enemies together, obviously get the right-sided upgrades for your Testicoil. Now, I could be going with a lot of magic, but sadly enough, the magic is not the most effective thing to go with. It's actually still just going with a lot of Testicoils and stuff. The bad part is it's a hard early game. It's a way easier late game if you get a bunch of Testicoils. But let me tell you guys, this one is probably one of the tougher challenges of this series, of this 4-level series. It's one of the tougher challenges, my friends. One good thing about your hero is you can upgrade him or just get him leveled up really, really quickly. Just keep him attacking, guys, and once you get him to level 4, you're going to be happy, because level 4 is the screw level, which you can instantaneously kill a lot of Lycans and stuff. Don't let him attack a lot of these wolves if you're having any troubles at all. You know, if you're just rolling along, chugging along, doing just fine, you know, you can use him on them. But I highly recommend waiting and trying to use your screw on a Lycan. Sadly enough, the Lycan actually doesn't die, instantaneously burst into dust, kind of like the Fallen Knights and the other ghost, phantom ghost guys. He turned into a werewolf, so it's like it does help, but it's not as helpful as you might think, because it's only really like 300 health that he's damaging instead of the 1300 that you want him to damage. So you can tell a lot of artillery and a lot of guys over here. What are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna definitely need to rain of fire. Nope, we don't need to do it. We don't need to do the rain of fire. We're taking them all down without the rain of fire, because guess what? We're going to have a lot of other problems later in the games. So we're going to make sure we use Hacksaw here. Honestly, I really thought I was going to use the rain of fire there. I didn't see me beating that without the rain of fire, but I did. I don't know. I'm magical or something. And we got 2 Testicoil now. Oh my, 2 Testicoil. Sweet, delicious action. We're an electricity fiend over here. And we're going to ride the lightning hardcore. Again, he screwed that Lycan right up the butt, and he's still alive, though. He's still alive, still a werewolf, and we're still going to throw some spears on these guys. Throw some spears, and as you can tell, we're not doing bad with the Testicoils. It's still not doing an amazing amount of damage, but over time, if you can keep them stalled for a little while, you will end up killing them. Now, I have known like a slight glitchy type thing with the Lycans. I'm not really sure how or why it happens, but like the Lycans transform into a werewolf, but like transfer back into a guy and then transfer back into a werewolf. It doesn't really make much sense how or why it happens. It just kind of does, especially when you kill him really quickly with the Testicoil, and or Hacksaw is in his way. Yeah, I really don't get it why or how it happens. It just does. But eventually, what you do want to do is you probably want to go for a Sorcerer's Mage, and it seems a little bit weird to go for a Sorcerer's Mage. You're probably thinking, why not an Arcane Wizard? Get a teleport or something. Actually, as you can probably tell, our Testicoils have been doing a lot of damage, but the only reason we're able to kill these Lycans is because we're able to stall them. So what is the best way to stall guys with a Magic Tower or a Bombard Tower? Well, an Elemental. So you want to get one of these Elementals, summon him up, and he will start attacking the Lycans if they go in his way. You know, you're going to get a big chunk of them in the way, and you're going to want to take them down. Now, you do want to get some sort of other Magic Tower as well, or just some other attack tower, maybe even an Arcane Wizard for in the back here. Feel free, if you wish, get an Arcane Wizard in the back. There's a lot of guys up in here, but again, if you got a hero, you got a couple reinforcements, your Testicoils are just going to get to work. They're going to take them down, my friends. Easily take them down. Now, as far as upgrading your Elemental, maybe you can do that if you want to, but your best bet's probably just going for another one. So, I could have gone for a Teleport Arcane Wizard. I could have gone for just an Arcane Wizard for damage, but you know what? We got some decent magic damage over here, and even though that it's not really doing that much damage, again, we're going to stall them in the range of our damage givers, and that's going to equal a pure win for us. keep them all occupied. And also, I mean, look at that. We actually had a werewolf almost get down to the bottom there, but nope, not going to allow it. Not going to allow it. And we're going to start saving up for another Tesla coil, believe it or not. I know, it sounds crazy. 3 Teslas? 3 Teslas, Chris? Really? Well, maybe I'll go for a Great Bombard Tower. I don't even think it's called a Great Bombard Tower, but I'm going to call it a Great Bombard Tower. So you can telling that we're starting to get a lot of guys built up in here. So instead of going for just left-sided Tesla coil upgrades, we're going to start getting the right-sided upgrades as well. That means we can attack 5 guys at once instead of just 3. And when you got that many guys all bunched up together, it definitely does help you out quite a bit. But actually, it looks like this is actually going to be the end. And you know what? I didn't even need to use the Rain of Fire. As usual. Didn't even need to use the Rain of Fire. We're going to take down all these guys. And actually, wow, a lot of my guys almost died, but they didn't. We got the hero and the summon elemental, and the elemental still alive over there. Oh man, still a few more werewolves coming through here. But these are the different werewolves. These are the lichen werewolves, but they're not lichens. They are, I guess they might be, but they didn't come out as people. They came out as the werewolves, which are faster, but also don't have quite as much health. And again, what did we do? Not use the Rain of Fire until the very end, because we want to show how boss-like we are. That's all I'm going to have for you guys today. Please subscribe if you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Have a super duper delicious day.